Katherine Grayson. El cantante Al Martino hacía un espectáculo al sur de Filadelfia para promocionar la película.
I saw a big crowd going crazy out there, waving to people perched up on a convertible. And on the side of the convertible was a big banner, and there was Mario Lanza perched up on top of that convertible. The year of 1950 it was. He was a big sensation. We're talking about tremendous success. Magnitude I can't even measure. He had hits like Be My Love, and he had Lovely Side of the Year. These were all #1 records, you know. And they were flocking to record shops to buy these records. He was the very first tenor to cross over to pop.
La popularidad de Mario Lanza aumentaba, al igual que su ego. Pero no era eso lo que preocupaba en MGM, sino los problemas de peso de su estrella. Al regreso, Lanza apuesta contra Hollywood y pierde. Con 2 películas, una serie de populares grabaciones en su haber, la carrera del cantante estaba por llegar a la cima. MGM le asignó el papel del ídolo de su infancia, Enrique Caruso, en la película El Gran Caruso.
He always wanted to play the role of Caruso, and when he got that part, it was probably the happiest time of his life.
La película se estrenó en 1951 y fue muy bien recibida por la crítica y el público.
The great Caruso made more money than any opera picture ever in the history of motion pictures. At its time, in the early 50s, it broke all existing records at Radio City Music Hall.
He was on the cover of Time magazine, and I have accounts that Mario actually did believe that he was a reincarnation of Caruso.
Pero el estrellato de Lanza provocaba grandes tentaciones entre el público femenino.
He was home less and less, and it was difficult. Their life had really changed. They couldn't just be together anymore. She had to share him with the rest of the world.
He had that kind of a sexual look. He sang sexually, by the way, emotionally and sexually.
A Mario le encantaban el vino, las mujeres y el canto, sin mencionar la comida y en cantidad. En MGM querían que su estrella conservara su imagen sensual, y para que mantuviera el peso adecuado, el estudio contrató al entrenador Terry Robinson, quien fue de gran ayuda.
Well, I would say he was heavy set. I think he took frustrations out sitting down having food.
El columnista de Hollywood James Bacon era amigo de Lanza.
Louis B. Mayer was on Mario all the time, you know, to cut down on his eating. You know, if he put a few pounds on him, he'd go crazy.
He was a product of what Hollywood wanted a matinee idol to be very thin.
Mario odiaba la forma en la que el estudio controlaba su vida y se vengaba ganando peso.
The studio had him under contract, and they had a film that they put together called Because You're Mine. He didn't want it, but he was forced to do it. He got himself to about 240 pounds, and he thought they wouldn't film him, but they filmed him.
I think he would do that sometimes just to get on their nerves, because he says, okay, you're going to make me make this movie, I'm going to make your life hell.
En 1952, Mario estaba emocionado por su siguiente película, El Príncipe Estudiante.
Sounds wonderful. You'll make the picture there. No.
Pero Lanza empezó a cantar otra tonada al pelearse con el director durante la filmación.
Said to the director, direct my acting, not my singing. And he walked off the set. Everybody came down on Mario, and they fired him and fined him and sued him.
Lanza fue reemplazado en El Príncipe Estudiante por Edward Purdue, quien doblaba las canciones de Mario. La película naufragó.
The ironic thing was about The Student Prince that the film was not a success, but Mario Lanza's record, The Student Prince, sold in the millions.
Sin embargo, Lanza estaba listo para renunciar a Hollywood.
He wasn't himself anymore. He couldn't do the things that he wanted to do personally. I would say Hollywood destroyed him. Hollywood can destroy you. Hollywood can make you, and Hollywood can destroy you.
En abril del 55, Mario Lanza se fue de Hollywood y emprendió el camino a Las Vegas. Pero su actitud pronto lo llevó a entablar relaciones con personas no muy deseables. Al regreso, Mario conoce a la mafia y a su líder. Cansado de que lo controlaran en Hollywood. De modo que empacó, dijo arrivederci y se marchó al desierto de Las Vegas.
It was a frontier hotel, and they've been offering him money for years, and he doesn't want to do it. So he makes up his mind to sing in Vegas. The offer is $200,000 for 4 weekends. It was the biggest event in Las Vegas history.
When you get an offer like that, the whole world is watching.
So on the way to Vegas, they ran into a sandstorm and he gets a sore throat. Doctor checks it out. They tell him it's going to be a week before he can sing. Well, anyway, all hell breaks loose.
¿Una tormenta de arena? James Bacon, columnista de Hollywood, cuenta otra historia acerca de esa noche en Las Vegas.
Mario came over and had a drink with us. He did not drink martinis by the glass. He drank them by the tray. And by showtime, at the last frontier, Mario could not go on. I mean, he was out completely.
Otros dicen que Mario no pudo cantar porque las dietas lo habían dejado en muy malas condiciones. Sin importar la razón, las presentaciones fueron canceladas. En medio de dificultades profesionales y financieras,